Hi and welcome to Eclipse tutorial of calculator project. Well, I've already developed one in Eclipse before, but I just want to show you guys how to create a calculator with a round button in Eclipse. It works just like my previous calculator and it's fine. So what I'm going to do now is to take you guys straight into Eclipse and we'll start a new project entirely. So let's go to File, New, Java Project. Select that. Let's call this calculator. Underscore round button. The R will stand for round button. Round buttons. Okay. So let's click on finish. Alright, now calculator underscore round button is ready for us to start work with right there. So the first thing we need to do is right click on it, go to new, and let's select all the right in there. The file we're looking for is window builder. Drop down the window builder and let's select swing designer. Now inside swing designer, let's select JFrame and click on next. Now let's give our project a name. That's the name I'm going to call the package. Let's put O there, and for the name, that'll be the name. Let's delete the S. That's fine. Click on finish. Right there. Okay. Click on the design right here. You should be able to see your form there. That's the source and that's the frame itself. Okay, let's go back into the source code and define the size of our frame. That's our frame right there. So let's go for about 200 plus here, maybe 2. Yep. And let's change this to 425 right there. Okay, before we continue, let's right click on the frame and select layout here. Let's select absolute layout. That's fine. Now let's come right in here and select J text field. Paste the J text field somewhere there. Drag it down much, just about that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now maybe an inch more. Let's make it 48 and this one 46. Alright, 6. Now let's go back in there. The next thing we want to do is let's get ourselves some buttons. Here, copy this and just drop it right there. I'm going to change the property of this button. Let's make it 60 by 60. Drop this down, just change that to 60 by 60 right there. So collapse this, we don't need that anymore. We can just copy this button anyway. Select and copy, paste, leave it right there. Maybe select both, copy and drop it there, right there. So we can just copy it all, copy, paste there. Select this ones as well, copy again and paste it down. Right. Okay, I think we have room for another one. Let's copy that and just paste it right down here. Right. Okay, the next thing we want to do now is let's modify the look of this interface. This is going to be my backspace. So let's copy that. I'm going to copy the backspace from Word documents. So let's click on Word. Let's get that opened. Okay, let's get Word document right inside Word. Let's go to Insert, and I'm going to need a symbol right there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Then maybe I should use these or these. Let's use this. And by the way, what is the name of that? Winging. You see that? Okay, so I'm going to copy this from here. Copy. Let's go straight in here. And let's go to structure. And the next thing we need is the text. Where is the text? There we go, right in there. I'm going to paste that in there. It's right there. You can see the little dots there. And the next thing we need to do is, you see the font? Let's change that to Winging. Click, and let's look for Winging right there. There we go. I'm going to make that 20 so that you guys can see it and let it be bold. Right, you see that, guys? So that is good. Alright, we might as well just make all of these 20. So let's just change all of that to 20 by 20 bold. Okay, so all of that is sorted. Now the next one, I might as well just copy plus minus as well. That is it right there. I think with a plus minus, I think I may not have to change anything. Okay, I want my plus minus here, so let's see that if that's gonna work. Okay, that works fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let me enter percentage here. Right, so everything is looking fine. Okay, let's just change this one to capital letter C, and this one we just change that to the plus sign. The rest is quite easy, really. We just make that 7, select this, make that 8, 9, and this is minus or subtraction. Here we have change this to 4, and this 5. Let's just speed up the rest. Right, this is how the whole interface looks now. Let me run it so that you guys see what I'm talking about. We're running it for the very first time. There we go, guys. That is how our interface looks. Now the thing is, we want to convert it all. We want to convert everything to a round button, all of these buttons. So I'm going to close that. Alright, to convert it to round button, let's click on Google browser, and right there we need J-Tattoo. J-Tattoo, there we go. And we need to download that very package. That's it right there. Say jar file. We need to download this jar file. Click on it and get it download. And right in here, let me show it to you guys. I have it right here. Okay, now minimize that. I'm gonna close this. I don't need it anymore. So we now come straight into this main project folder. Right click on it and let's select the properties. Okay, the property, make sure the property is selected, then select Java build path, and then we go on to this very button that is called add external jar files. Click on that. Just before I click on that, take note of what's going to happen here. Click on that. Right, then select the J-Tattoo, click on open, and right there I'm going to select apply, and you see that, you notice that reference library. If I click on OK and click right in there, you should see Java 2 there. Okay, now we're ready to start work with our run buttons. With the run buttons, there are two different methods that I've discovered. The first one, I've already made a tutorial on that. The second one, let me just show you guys the second one. Okay, let's go inside the code so that I can show you what's going to happen with the second one. The first thing we want to do is scroll right up there. Okay, now where the codes begin with public static void main, okay, string and the argument there, click and press enter, and right there enter the following lines of codes. These very lines of codes, look at it, from here down here. Okay, and that's all there is to it. From here, okay, try UI manager dot set and so on. In my previous one I only used this. Now I have to import some other throw-ins or throws. So if I run it now, let's run it. You see that, guys? So just with that 4 lines of codes, I already end up with my run buttons. Just to prove it to you guys, if I comment all of these out, look at that. Look at what's going to happen now. It's commented out. If I run it again, click on OK, there we go. It's back to the way it was. Okay, so let's go back. So that's how you create your own run button. I think this one is a little bit more easier. Okay, have a good look at it, guys. I only just discovered it. Alright, run it again. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay, the next thing we want to do now is to start work with the calculator itself. So let's collapse all of these. I don't think I need them. I don't need this anymore. I think I'm going to need a structure. Let's select this and give that a name. Give the variable a name. I'm going to call that txt display, and I will just pick that up and get back to you guys. btn backspace bs. Okay, let's start with the coding now that I've completed the naming. So I'll double click on this, on the backspace. Let's enter as follows. So that should take care of backspace. Alright, so that should take care of backspace. Now the next thing is, okay, let's have a go at the clear. Double click on that and just come right down here. That's going to be txt display dot, guess that, yeah, that is correct, equals clear. So clear whatever is in there. Right, that is the clear taken care of. Let's run it and even see if the clear and the backspace works. Alright, supposing this they don't do anything, so I'm just going to use my keyboard to enter some data. Alright, backspace works, that's fine. Okay, let's see clear. There, that's good. Alright, so let's take care of the buttons themselves. Do the numeric buttons. Yeah, double click on 7. So right here inside 7, let's declare, I'm going to declare a string variable. I'll call that very string variable, let me call it enter number. So enter number equals txt display dot get text. Right, So txt display.get text plus btn7 dot get text, right there, semicolon. Now txt display, we're going to have to set, let's set whatever is in here, set the data in here to that, right there. Yeah, that is 7. So if I run it, let's see what's going to happen. There we go, that's 7. 8, nothing is happening in the others. So I can just copy this, let's copy that, come into 8, double click on 8, press enter, paste, change 7 to 8, and we will repeat the same thing for 9, 9. Let's try that again. Yeah, right there, paste, change that to 9, space, make that 9. I suppose you guys get the whole idea. So that is 9, I believe. Let's see, does it have a name? Let's see the name. Okay, it has no name. btn9, right, that should straighten that out, so that's fine. Let's come into 4. I guess 4 do have a name, right, change that to 4, 5, let's change that to 5, 6, be the same thing for 6, paste, that's 6 right there. Okay, I'm going to speed it up now. Alright, I've finished with the coding of the numbers, so let's code the operator. But with the operator, we're going to have to declare some variables here. So let me just start with this one first. So that's going to be my very first one. So right here I'll start with string operations, then let's declare string answer, and then double first number, double second number, then we have another double that's going to be, let's say, double results, right there. Okay, so let's come in here and double click on the plus sign, come right down there. So that is that's the lines of code for the plus sign. So I'm going to copy that. Now come into the subtraction, double click on that, paste, and change the operator to subtraction there. Okay, multiplication, change that to multiplication, division, repeat the same thing as division. Okay, let's take care of the plus, minus, double click on that, space, that's it for plus, minus, and we need to take care of Okay, let's take care of the dot. Okay, for the dots that goes in there, it's not a J, right? It's lowercase, right? That's for the dot. Then we need to have a look at the plus minus. That taken care of? Yes. Alright, I think I need this. That's right. So let's double click on the percentage. So all we just need to do is we can even copy this very one, copy that and paste it right inside the percentage right there. Change the operator there we go. That is it, all done. So all that is left for us to have a look at is just the equals. Double click on the equals and right in here enter the following, and that will be second number equals double dot pass double, and that's will be txt display dot get, right, semicolon. So let's use an if statement to determine what is entered in there. Okay, so if the end user enters as follows, then operator, let's say operations is called operations equals plus. Let's enter a curly braces there. Right. So if operation equals plus, that will be result equals first number plus second number. Right. Then in that case answer equals string dot format to format it into maybe 2 or 1 decimal place, I don't know. Okay, so dot to F, right, and that will be the result. Copy that, paste that right in there, result. Yeah. Then txt display dot set text equals answer. Alright guys, you see that's simple enough. So that is how we're going to take care of the rest. So all I just need to do is copy this. So that means if the first number is stored in here and the operator selected by the end user is plus, and the second number, then we add them together. That's it. So I'm going to enter else if there. That is my very first else if. If is subtraction, then the whole operation should be subtraction. Copy that again. If A is multiplication, operators becomes multiplication. If it is division, and that means the operations becomes division. And if it is modulus, which is the plus minus, sorry, which is the percentage, then that becomes percentage as well. Yeah, that is it. So all we need to do now is let's give it a try and see if it works the way we want. So I'm gonna run it, show you guys the equals again. Right, let's run it. I do have tutorial on how to create calculator in Eclipse, actually. So but this one is just to do with the round button. So let's see, let's say mode 9 mode 7, the answer should be 2. That is correct. Okay, let's multiply that by 5. That's correct. Divide that by 7. Correct. Plus minus, multiply by 2. You owe more money, so that's fine. So it's actually working the way we want. So guys, with that, I'm gonna call it the end of this Eclipse round button calculator. So you all have a nice day now, and thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Bye for now.